Every business should be prepared for the rough times. Now, growing up, we would always go out and make sure that we had a supply of wood so that when winter came, we were prepared. Now, just as the heat of summer always gives way towards fall, and fall is when we have our most bountiful harvest, then quickly fall will transition into winter. We will see those same types of cycles in the business world. Now, it may be a recession, it may be a depression, or it may just be that your business is taking a hit. Whatever it is, we will have times where we're growing, like the summertime, harvesting like we are in the fall, and times of retraction when things slow down and shift and die like in winter. So it's important, if you want to be prepared, to make sure that no matter what season we're in, you're preparing for the next one. Now, one major difference between the seasons of the year and your business seasons is we have no idea if a recession will be hitting. We have no idea if we're going to enter a depression. And we oftentimes have no idea if our business is going to take a hit. So growing up, sometimes we would go up into the mountains to get wood and make a special trip of it. And other times it would just happen as we're going about our daily life. Maybe there is someone who's cutting their tree down, or maybe there's some extra wood over here, or maybe someone was getting rid of their wood. And regardless of what it was, we were always on the lookout so that we could prepare our stockpile so that we'd be prepared when times got cold. In business, it's exactly the same. If you take, and all the time that you're in business, you're taking a little bit and stockpiling it away, then when times get lean in the business, you'll be able to keep chugging right along while other people are running scared or going out of business. Several years ago, I was really good friends with this guy whose son was getting into the real estate world, and he was talking about his son. His son had been in this business for just a few years, and during that time, real estate was booming for him. He was just doing deals left and right, piece of cake, always making money hand over fist. And he'd tell everyone, he said, I keep telling my son, he's got to squirrel more money away. He's got to save more money, and he's not. He's just blowing it all. And he said, my son won't believe me. You need to prepare for the lean times. And he said, every 7 years in real estate, you're going to have a down cycle, and you have to be preparing and saving money on all those other years so that when that 7th year hits and things go south and you're not doing any deals, you still can survive. Now, I have no idea if his son ever started listening to him or not, or if he just kept going. And I also have no idea if it truly happens every 7 years. I know in some markets happens more frequently, other markets less frequently, but the principle is really sound. So the question becomes, what is it that you're doing to ensure that your business is solid? Do you have 3 to 6 months of operating expenses squirreled away in a savings account? Do you have a plan for what you're going to do if business does slow down? Do you have a plan for how you can shift and pivot in case the markets adjust? If you don't have those plans, I'd encourage you, take a little bit of time and start strategizing. How can we get to where we have that much money in the bank? How can we have a strategy for this? How can we have a strategy for that? And then once you have the plan and the strategy in place, take the time to start implementing it.